Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Big Tech Talks with me, your host, Colin, and our other co host, Pavel.
Hey everyone.
It's good to be back. I'm excited for today's topic. Today, we're going to be talking about product designers, UX designers, and interaction designers. We're going to talk about the difference between these and which one's better. I want to know more about this. So, Pavel, how about you go ahead and take it away? I guess we're going to start with product designers.
So product designers are responsible for the entire life cycle of a product, from concept to launch. They work with a variety of stakeholders, including engineers, marketers, and sales teams, to ensure that the product meets the needs of both user and the business. Product designers have a wide range of responsibilities, like conducting user research to understand user needs and pain points, designing the product roadmap and features, creating wireframes and prototypes to visualize and test design ideas, collaborating with engineers to implement the design, and monitoring the product's performance and making improvements over time.
This seems like a pretty, this is the foundations. It seems like, right? You want to start with your product designer because, you don't really have anything before that, right? So, are there, in like a big tech company, is that are there a lot more product designers than there are of some of these other roles, or is it all kind of evenly spaced, like 10 product designers, 10 UX designers?
I guess that depends on the needs of your organization. I would say it's less product designers than other kinds of designers, UX designers or interaction designers.
Okay, cool. All right, well, let's jump over to the next one. We also have UX designers.
Yes, so UX designers focus on the user experience of a product. They work to make sure that the product is easy to use, it's enjoyable, and meets the needs of the target users. So UX designers typically have a background in psychology, cognitive science, and design. They use a variety of research methods, such as user surveys. We recently discussed this in our previous episodes, interviews, and usability testing to understand user behavior and preferences. So UX designers thus are responsible for designing the user interface, the UI, of a product, as well as the overall user experience. They work closely with product designers and engineers to ensure that the product is both user-friendly and technically feasible.
I think it's really interesting that you can have different backgrounds with UX design, like you said, psychology or cognitive science, right? I actually ran into somebody who that was their major, was psychology, and then they found themselves being a UX designer later in life, and they didn't have that plan to do that. Is in your experience, does that come up too? Do you find like people with a wide variety uh, of backgrounds joining in UX at some of the companies you've worked at?
For sure, I saw engineers coming through from engineering to the UX design. I am an example of one. I saw people graduating human-computer interaction faculty or other psychology faculties or art design.
Okay, cool. And I know we've got one more here, and this is one I don't think I hear about as much. So I think I'm gonna have quite a few questions here about interaction designers. So let's talk about that too.
You are not the only one. I'm pretty sure, even in my organization, the further away you are from the UX department, you can't understand the difference between product designer, interaction designer, and UX designer. Because it's relatively new distinction between those roles. So interaction designers focus on the interaction between the end user and the product. So they design the user flows and interactions that allow users to complete tasks and achieve their goals. So interaction designers typically have a background in computer science, designs, and human-computer interaction. I just mentioned that just now. They have a variety of tools and techniques such as user flows, wireframes, prototypes to design and test interactions. Interaction designers work closely with UX designers and product designers, so they are somewhere like in the middle to ensure that the product is both user-friendly and functional. So in short, they just are focusing on specific feature of your application and design how the user interacts with that feature.
Got it. So it's kind of like the steps that they'll be taking, right? Like, you know, they'll go from here to here. They will do this, or we expect them to do this. We want them to do this at this moment as they're going through using the product. Is that about right?
That's right. Yes,
Gotcha.
that's why they create user flows. So you have a feature of your application, like a series of screen maybe, or a task that the user have to take to be successful, to reach their goal. And the interaction designer creates those flows and makes sure that the experience is the best possible experience for that specific feature.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Um, so now we've discussed, right, these three roles. Which one, which one's better?
Ha, that's a good question. Which one's gonna be better? Uh, well, to be honest, there is no one best position out of a product designer, UX designer, and interaction designer. The best position for you will depend on your skills, on your interest, and career goals. If you're interested in big picture and you want to be involved in all aspects of the product development process, then product designs might be a good fit for you. But then if you're more passionate about user experience and want to ensure that products are easy to use and enjoyable, then UX design might be a better fit for you. And then if you're interested in technical aspects of product development and want to design the interactions that allow users to complete tasks, then interaction design might be the best fit for you. So as always, it depends.
Makes sense. It does make me wonder because, like you said, product designers are a little bit more, maybe a little higher on the hierarchy, right? So
Yeah.
if someone has that goal of being a product designer,
Actually, I'm sorry, I have to correct you. There is no hierarchy in here.
okay, got you. They're all three working together.
Exactly.
Okay.
There is not. I don't want the viewer to make to have this impression that product designer is higher than the UX designer or interaction designer.
Gotcha.
Both are very important and equal.
Gotcha.
It's just different responsibilities and tasks.
Got it. So that means someone who they can really focus on any one of these three if they want to, right? If they're at the start of their career and they say, oh, I really like product design, they can start and focus in that direction early on.
That's right.
I think sounds like we covered what we needed to. And I hope this clarified things for any of you guys out there, guys and gals out there who are really interested in finding the right path for you and learning a little bit more about the different design career paths that there are.
Yes, that's right. If you disagree with us, please do so in comments. We will be happy to chat with you.
Absolutely.
And as always, if you have any questions or suggestions, leave a comment as well. And like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Yes.
Okay, see you next time.
See ya.
Your favorite expert in big tech.
And your favorite newbie in all of tech.